Hi everybody, today's episode is titled Denying the Truth. In Luke chapter 20 verses 9 to 19, I'm going to summarize a story where Jesus was teaching in the temple. He told a story about a man who planted a vineyard and he hired some farmers to take care of the land, and he went away for a long time. When it came to harvest the crops of the land, he sent people 3 different times to actually collect on what had grown in the land. And each person that he sent there actually got beaten and sent back with nothing. The 4th time, the man actually sent his own son because he said that if I send my son, they'll treat him really right because he's my son. And instead of them treating him right, they actually killed his son. And mind you, this is a story that Jesus was teaching in the temple, and he was telling this story to everybody because many times in the Bible, that is how Jesus got his point across. He told stories so that people were able to relate to them better. I'm going to read verse 19, which concludes the end of the story. When he got done with the story, this is what happened. It says, the teachers of the law and the chief priests looked for a way to arrest him immediately because they knew he had spoken this parable against them. So here are people that were leaders in the temple. They knew what this story was about. They knew that this story was about him, and they knew it was about them and how they wanted to treat him. And immediately they were trying to stop him from what he was teaching other people because they didn't want to face the truth about themselves. Denying the truth doesn't make the truth a lie. It only means that we have rejected the truth. We didn't accept the truth for what it is, which is the truth. This is another form of being deceived, and I talked about the definition of what it means to be deceived in my last episode of What is Church. There is a person that I know who had a family member, and they were talking to this family member, and they told this family member something that was true, and because the family member didn't want to believe them, the family member looked at them and said, I think you're lying. If we were that family member, we would be making a choice to actually believe a lie over believing and accepting the truth. I don't encourage any of you to be that family member, and I know for a fact I don't want to be that family member. I know that sometimes in life the truth can be hurtful if you don't want to hear it, but I think all of us should learn how to, number 1, accept the truth for what it is. It is the truth. Number 2, learn how to deal with the truth, because you're able to have a better relationship with people if you're able to accept the truth as it is, instead of trying to make people conform to what you want to believe, which is a lie. So I think it's important for us to not deceive ourselves, not choose to believe a lie, but we really should focus on handling the truth and be a better person, and not tell someone, I think you're lying, just because we don't want to accept the truth. If you have a situation like that, it would be better for you to not say anything at all than to sit there and call someone a liar just because they said something that you didn't want to believe, but it was actually true. My encouraging scripture is going to come from Galatians chapter 6, verse 7. It says, do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows.